It is now the next morning, just what? I guess this is now 10 hours after the trade, and it is official. Shams was not hacked. Anthony Davis was traded to the Dallas Mavericks for Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic, 5-time first team All-NBA team, 70 plus points last season, led the Mavericks to the finals, traded to the Lakers. Nobody expected Luka to get traded. It just happened randomly in the middle of the night for most of the people. Luka gets traded to the Lakers? Okay, already that sentence, Luka gets traded, but then Luka gets traded to the Lakers. Now, there's a lot of questions about this trade. There's a lot of people confused. There's a lot of uncertainty. And all I got to say is this is going to be so fun to watch. I don't care about defense right now. I don't care. I don't want to hear none of that. We'll get into that. But right now, just the idea of Luka Doncic in a Lakers jersey is absolutely mind-blowing. And then him next to LeBron being coached by one of his former teammates, JJ Redick, is actually hilarious. And I'll get into the pros and cons of this trade for both teams, for the short term and the long term. Starting with the Mavericks. Short term, you could say the Mavericks won this trade. But are you serious? Their general manager, Nico, I don't know his last name, but he just traded 25-year-old Luka Doncic in his prime. They said they were worried about his conditioning issues. They said that his diet is a concern, that his workout routine is a concern, that his injury history, and they were all worried about that, so they traded him for 31-year-old Anthony Davis. Now, granted, Anthony Davis has been playing some of his best basketball of his career these past 2 seasons. And he's now out, he's just got his hamstring strain, and he's been out for a little while these past few games. But his last game as a Laker, 40-point, 20-rebound game. Anthony Davis has been playing great. So to say that, the Lakers fleeced. The Lakers absolutely fleeced for the long term. But still, the Mavericks got a great player in Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis can now play the 4 in Dallas, which he wanted to play anyways. He loves playing the 4, and they already have a solid front court. They're solid. The Mavericks, they have good size now to match up with anybody. But you don't trade 25-year-old Luka Doncic. That's like traded Lamar Jackson or Joe Burrow. I just don't understand how you trade 25-year-old Luka Doncic, who, again, just brought your team, helped lead your team to the NBA Finals. I know it's a team sport, but Luka is a huge reason. Luka is the 3rd highest points per game holder in NBA history behind Wilt Chamberlain and Michael Jordan. Luka and LeBron is going to be so fun to watch because now LeBron, he doesn't have to be the primary ball handler. And the Lakers just got arguably one of the best point guards, if not the best point guard in the entire NBA. And Luka, he's probably pissed off. He did not want to get traded. He didn't ask for this. He had no idea what this was happening. But again, the short term, I'll give it to the Mavericks. They have a good little roster with size and depth. They got Kyrie and Clay. They have good pieces. Like I said, they have the backcourt, the front court with Daniel Gafford and Lively. And now AD. You got Clay. You got Kyrie. They were just in the finals as well. You got PJ Washington. They have some solid pieces on this team. Now for the Lakers. Now let's get into the Lakers. They were approached. It's being reported that they were approached by the Mavericks, who offered them Luka Doncic. Now, I just keep thinking about, what if every team was given the opportunity to send in a trade for Luka? There is no way that the Mavericks would accept the Lakers offer if after hearing everybody else's. I just don't believe that this is the best offer that they could have gotten. Anthony Davis, 1 first-round pick, and Max Christie. If the Mavericks got in 2 or 3 first-round picks, okay, we're getting somewhere. But 25-year-old Luka Doncic in his prime, you just don't trade him. That's where my mind is blown. And a lot of people are still like seeing that notification coming through. Still now just thinking about it. Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis? What? So now a lot of people are like, the Lakers, they just gave up their center. They have no size. They have no depth. Yes, that's absolutely correct. Anthony Davis, he should have won Defensive Player of the Year last year. And he could definitely possibly win it this year. And like I said, he's been playing some of the best basketball of his career. He's the best player on the Lakers. He's their best defender, their best center. And he literally just said a week ago with Shams in an interview that they're so close to competing that they just need one more piece, that they need a big so he can play the 4. And Rob Pelinka gave him a center. He gave him American Airlines center. and Daniel Gafford and Lively. I just can't believe it still. I did not expect Anthony Davis to get traded. I thought he was going to retire a Laker, but you got to think about it like this. The Lakers are thinking for post-LeBron. All right, he's 40 years old. He did drop a 30-point triple-double, but at the end of the day, he's going to be retired in the next 2 to 3 years. That's my guess. I mean, he's not slowing down, but he's probably going to retire in 2 to 3, maybe even 4 years max. He's got some time. But the Lakers long-term, they were thinking about their future. If they had the opportunity to get Luka Doncic and it's going to cost them Anthony Davis, they're going to do that every single time. And I'm sure every team would. Anthony Davis, he's 31 years old. Granted, he's playing some of his best basketball, like I've been saying, but he still has that injury history, and he's still getting older. And like I said, he's getting older. Luka Doncic gives him the best opportunity in the future because the Lakers said that they believe that he could be the face of the franchise. And if that's the case, and they're going to plan on extending him, hopefully, then LeBron's just going to help him shape into the face of the league and the face of the entire Lakers organization. The Lakers went from Kobe to LeBron to now Luka. And Luka, like I said, he's probably pissed about this trade. Anthony Davis, I feel bad for AD. Like I said, he was just saying that he wanted a center and to compete for a championship with the Lakers, and he gets traded behind his back, out of the shadows. So it's like, when you think about it, short term, the Mavericks won, but long term, the Lakers just got a 25-year-old Luka Doncic in his prime who's going to continue to get better, who's one of the best scorers we've ever seen, already a face of the league. He's a global star, all right? And he just got traded to the Lakers, one of the biggest markets. And not just him, they got Maxi Kleber, however you say his name, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. Those are players that are going to contribute to this Lakers team. They are. They're not the biggest names, but it's going to help. They got Luka for Anthony Davis. Twitter absolutely exploded, and I want to react to a few things with you guys. Speaking of Maxi Kleber, I keep saying his name wrong. I know it's not Kleber. Look at this. I remember this game. I remember watching this game with a second left. Drains it. And now he's on the Lakers. I just can't believe that. See, he's got a strap. People are saying he could shoot, and the Lakers need shooters. So, yeah, so this is the full trade deadline, the full trade news. Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and a first-round pick for Luka, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris. And then the Jazz had to get involved. This is the fleece of the year. Like, look at these numbers that Luka puts up. This is some of his best games. Already last year, 2024, 73, 8, 45, 11, 51, 9, 60, 21. See this comment? We got the worst defense in the league. And that's true. The Lakers, their defense is going to be very questionable. However, they're going to be able to add pieces in the offseason. They still have 3 days to make another trade. People are saying that LeBron could even possibly be next. If the Lakers get a fresh start with Luka and whoever they get for LeBron, oh my gosh, that would be amazing. But LeBron and Luka would be so fun to watch. Y'all let me know what you think. I think the Lakers won this trade long-term 100%. They take a massive hit on defense, but they have Jared Vanderbilt back. They have Jackson Hayes. I know how hard that is to say. But they have some size, and if they can make up for it on offense, then, LeBron, he's still good on a good defender. He can help everybody. He gets everybody better on the field, on the court. And Luka, he's a good defender. But their offense with Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron, Jared Vanderbilt, and then even Dorian Finney-Smith, he just had 3 for 3 from 3 the last game. I mean, he's been playing good. From August 24th, 2024, report the Lakers have their sights set on Luka for the future. I mean, this makes sense for post-LeBron. There's some things that they're going to have to do. They're going to have to get a big. They're going to have to get one in free agency or the draft. But this is such an insane move. Look at last season, 2024 postseason leaders in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and three-pointers. All Luka. He just brought the Mavericks to the finals. This is an absolutely ridiculous trade. This was just another video I wanted to get out and just share a few thoughts. Because there just has to be something deeper going on, something bigger. Like their frustration, the Mavericks' frustration with Luka had to have been pretty extreme for them to trade him. I mean, he's one of the best players in the league, everybody is so confused on why they would do this. For Anthony Davis, like if they're worried about his conditioning and his injuries possibly, traded for Anthony Davis? Didn't even give the rest of the league an opportunity to send an offer. And I'm glad because I want the Lakers to have Luka. This is just an absolutely insane trade. Y'all let me know your thoughts down below. Was LeGM involved? Was he cooking? Or did he really have no idea? And how do you feel about the Mavericks? Who won this trade, the short term and the long term? Let me know what you guys think. I think the Mavericks, they definitely won the short term. But the Lakers, they fleeced. This is an absolute fleece. I don't care what anybody says. If you have the opportunity to trade for a prime Luka Doncic, one of the best point guards, one of the best players in the entire NBA, and it costs that much, that little, you do it every single time. So y'all let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, make sure you guys subscribe. You turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. And I'll see y'all in the next one.